Welcome, viewers, to a video of this very nice vintage cassette tape recorder. This unit I acquired in 2010 on eBay, and for a long time it was deemed as, quote, unfixable. And for most of the time I've had it, it remained with the screws taken out in a box, not successfully fixed, because even though it worked on rewind and fast forward, and even though when I ran the motor off a separate power supply it would work on play, when I tried to run the motor off its own servo control circuit, it would seem to draw too much current and the unit wouldn't be able to operate because the motor would just stop turning and the amplifier would not work, even though otherwise the amplifier would work fine. As it ended up turning out to be, was a problem a lot easier to fix than I ever dreamed. All it was is that the switch, which was activated whenever it was put into play or record, was too dirty and not making good enough contact, and therefore there was resistance, and that resistance was causing it to not have enough current available to run the machine. After cleaning the switch with WD-40, the machine works quite well. I did end up replacing a couple of filter capacitors that probably didn't need to be replaced, but you know, in my efforts to, I was wondering if one of them was shorted, but that wasn't the fix to the problem. But then again, it doesn't hurt to have filter capacitors replaced. So anyway, let's give a recording with this machine. You can see the record level light flicker as I speak. It's being picked up through the built-in condenser microphone. Let me pause the video here. You can see the record level light flicker as I speak. It's being picked up through the built-in condenser microphone. Why? Let me pause the video here. This machine is AC bias, of course, and even boasts integrated circuits. Now I'm going to plug in an external microphone real quick. It boasts integrated circuits, but here's the interesting thing. The chips, now this recorder is from 1971.
It's dumb.
There were chips around, but they were, I guess, rather early. And although I do believe the dip pin package chips were definitely around at that time, the chips this machine uses do not have the traditional dip type or DIP type IC packages, yes? So, but this recorder here does not use the traditional style ICs. They're not the metal can type package either. There's some weird light greenish colored plastic packages with pins coming out the bottom, and it's quite interesting to see because when I had the machine apart and I was examining the circuit board for any shorts or resistors that were shorting at the power supply when I was trying to fix it, I saw these green components. I didn't know what the heck they were, and then I find out later that those were the ICs. It's a very strange kind of package. I thought that was interesting. But anyway, it's AC bias and I think DC erase, because there's a slight amount of background noise in the recording. It's not that much though, and it has a 1 watt amplifier, judging by the speaker, which says 1 watt, and the amplifier does go pretty loud.
Excuse me.
It's just one of those good recorders that you can play at a good volume and has good sound quality and like that. So anyway, hope you enjoy this recording. Oh, by the way, I need to make a recording at arm's length distance real quick. just so you can hear how it sounds. And then I can make a recording speaking with my mouth right up to the microphone. Let's see how that sounds. Very nice recorder. Now let's hear how it records music with a song called Video Games by Occupants. Now let's hear how it sounds like when played on a full stereo system. Hope you enjoyed it.